What's going on, guys? Schism here, and I'm back with a new video. This one's gonna be a little bit different, as instead of this being a review of Sekiro, it's actually just gonna be a commentary on my
very normal run.
That was very normal. Now, as a certified FromSoft fanboy, I can't justify having never played this game before now, other than the fact that it seemed a little bit too different, so I just moved on. Interestingly enough, this is also the only game that they've made that has gotten Game of the Year, so I really wish that I had gotten to it earlier. Nonetheless, the goal of this playthrough is just a normal first blind playthrough, start to finish without checking any wiki information and overcoming the bosses on my own accord. No summons, no wiki, no bullshit, just getting good. Without further ado, here is my
normal
playthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Schism.
The game starts off way slower than I imagined. After the opening cutscene, it threw me into a dark pit where I was unable to do anything but sneak around. I didn't even have a weapon. In order to become the badass samurai I knew I was destined to be, acquiring a sword would be step one. I was already halfway there, because my sneaking skills were next to perfect. After some
expert espionage,
I managed to sneak into a small hut that contained a weird child, devoid of vocal intonation, and for some reason, carrying a katana. Being the responsible adult I am, I knew I needed to confiscate the weapon from this weird boy. And with that, it was time to show this game what I was made of. Immediately after acquiring the weapon, I realized how stupidly easy this game was. If beforehand I was a shadow hell-bent on the highest level of subterfuge possible, I am now an unstoppable wave of destruction that you could spend years training for and still be unable to overcome. And I fucking hate geckos. After getting a lay of the land, I met up with the weird kid again, who wanted to show me his garden. Unfortunately for me, his father was out there planting some flowers, and considering I am a strange man standing
very
close to his boy, it's only right that he thought me a child predator and attacked accordingly. Also, unfortunately for me, he's pretty fucking good at sword fighting, and thus, he kills my ass. Or so he thought.
It was all a dream!
Once I wake up from the ice-cold clutches of death, I meet and talk with Chalkman. He likes chalk. Drawing with it, eating it. He tells me to go link up with that weird kid again. I tell him that the kid is weird, but he doesn't care. He eats chalk, which statistically makes him pretty weird too.
I must carve the Buddha.
With our nice small talk tapering off, there was nothing better to do than just go on a nice, calming stroll. So off I went. Apparently Weird Kid's dad told everyone about me, and of course, no one wants me going on a nice, calming stroll in their neighborhood. But here's the thing. I didn't actually do anything wrong. In order to prove myself, I murder everyone in my way and get in touch with my religion. I come across 0 significant roadblocks as I come across 1 significant roadblock as I come across 2 significant roadblocks as I come across 0 significant roadblocks on my way to the castle, because I am a shinobi and nothing can stop me. Fucking geckos.
holy shit, that's a big fucking snake.
It doesn't matter though, because as I said before, I'm a shinobi. After a swift stab to the eye, Mr. Snake is pissed. But we don't have time for that. We need to find Weird Boy's dad and give him a stern talking to.
Oh god, my poor Lord.
Oh man, that poor guy. I trekked back home to see what Chalkman is up to, and turns out he brought a bitch home.
Damn, I didn't know he could pull.
She's kinda bad too.
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes.
Gourd seeds?
Yes.
Back at Ashina Castle, I do some rooftop jumping, expert sneakery, and get my ass kick some ass. I finally found the weird boy and his father, and I'm not gonna lie, I got my ass kicked here pretty fucking hard. So hard, in fact, that something strange happened to my body. Slime accrued all over my skin, and I couldn't fight the urge to say outdated quips in a perfect rendition of Dana Gold.
All this technology so fat guys can hear Rush Limbaugh.
It appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. Come and see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
Remember when I said I wouldn't look anything up on the wiki? Well, I fucking lied. I need this body issue reversed at once. My quest to de-slime led me to Hirata Estates to fight Junzo the Drunkard and his posse of frat boys. They're all drunk, so it should be easy. Even easier then, since they recently kicked this guy out of their kegger. He's not too happy about it. His name is Nogami Gensai. and he... Okay, maybe this will be a little harder than I thought. Psych! Bro, have you learned? Even with this mucilaginous complexion and tendency to quip,
I seek water.
I am still a shinobi.
So give me back my body.
Wait, nothing changed. Hold up, something did change. What the fuck? After a second consultation of the wiki, I have discovered that I might have misread. I actually have to kill Lady Butterfly to make all of this go away. I'm so fucking stupid. She's the master of illusion. This makes way more sense now. This should be it. This should have done it. This should be the solution that I was looking for.
So this is where all the missing socks go.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
Bro, what the fuck? At least the sound's normal again. With no clue on how to proceed with my newfound body image issues, I figured I should go back to the source of the problem. After a war of attrition, I was finally able to put my reputation to rest, killing the man who spoke so ill of my intentions with his weird child.
The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying.
God, he's so fucking weird. Now that that was out of the way, I figured it might be time to go on a little vacation to my favorite spot, cave diving, to murder disgusting fucking geckos. After a nice little getaway to de-stress, it was time to solve this gecko problem of my own. One could argue that I might be able to do the sensible thing and simply kill myself. Now, trust me, I tried. I genuinely tried. But my blood is tied to this stupid little shit somehow, and turns out he's not just fucking weird,
He's special.
and can't fucking die, which means I can't fucking die either. Life is truly a hell that I cannot escape. This brings me to two possible solutions. Either I figure out how to get out of this revolting lizard body, or I kill the kid. After some careful consideration, I decided what I had to do. Fortunately for me, Weird Boy is also disgusted by my complexion, and is openly willing to aid me on my journey to reverse back to normal. He informs me of a mythological weapon named the Mortal Blade, which will allow me to... Wait, he's just gonna let me kill him? I don't think on it too hard before I depart to Senpo Temple. There really wasn't much to note other than the fact that the place was very beautiful. The trees and the architecture, and some of the monks had giant centipedes hidden in their bodies. I made it to the heart of the temple with still no sign of this so-called Mortal Blade. However, because I'm an insanely cool and smart and sexy and fun shinobi, I knew that to get there I was gonna have to pray at this altar. It would teleport me to one of the most annoying fights in the entire game, just to talk with another weird-ass kid. And this one had the fucking sword! With the Mortal Blade in hand, I returned to do the deed. But because fuck you, stay a lizard, there was an invasion on Ashina Castle while I was gone.
These guys can't fucking do anything right.
After a brisk climb to the top of the castle, I had a harsh realization that my father, who had left years ago to get milk, had returned to take away the weird boy. He wasn't even here for me, and he didn't have any milk. And the anger that festered in my heart led me to make a decision that I didn't know I was capable of making. I defended Weird Boy in the form of combat with my own father. To the death. Now, my dad is no schmuck. This fight got me fucked up more times than I'm willing to admit, including one fight that ended like this. But after some very sound advice from a buddy,
I believe in you. You can do it, man. You gotta use the power of friendship.
You're not using the power of friendship enough, I think. Just, you have to, like, say I believe or some shit.
I managed to do something quite incredible.
I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
Did you do it?
I believe. I believe.
I knew it, dude. That's all it took, man, I told you.
Fuck you, Al. Stupid ass bitch.
I don't grieve that I'm my dad's murderer at all as I continue forth with my journey. Apparently, Weird Boy left out some details when he told me that the Mortal Blade was all I was gonna need to dunk on his ass. Instead, he informs me that now, I need to use the blade to kill a fucking dragon in the
Divine realm.
of which we aren't even fucking sure exists. I'm beginning to accept that I might be trapped in this body forever. On the off chance that he's right, and at the end of all this running around, I might be able to jump off a cliff and accept darkness eternal, it was time to head to Fountainhead Palace. In order to get there, we had to go through
Redo Village.
This lovely tourist destination has everything you could ever want, boasting beautiful, soothing mists, happy-go-lucky patrons, my uncle,
And hot ladies.
After this quick pit stop, I was able to make it to the wedding cave, aptly created due to the amount of shotgun weddings the patrons have while on vacation here. And I mean, can you blame them? From there, I called an Uber who drove me all the way to the palace without even charging me properly due to heart failure and death at the end of the trip. He didn't seem too stressed about it, so neither was I. Just when I thought the inhabitants couldn't get any friendlier, I was proven wrong, again and again. Everyone was so friendly that I had no choice but to thank them the only way a shinobi knows how.
Extra love and care.
A quick dip into the pool to cool off, and I was on my way to fight a dragon. To say I was disappointed in the design of the dragon is an understatement. What the fuck is this lanky, flopped-over, flaccid, elderly penis-looking thing? This is supposed to be a dragon. Looking at these sad motherfuckers made me almost feel grateful for my own measly gecko existence. And then, the real dragon showed up. With that out of the way, it was actually time to do the deed. Nothing could stop me now. I'm literally the killer of gods. A quick trip back to Ashina Castle told me something was wrong again. Weird Boy had gone to the secret passage that caused all of this to be a problem in the first place. When I got there to link up with them, I knew immediately that something was wrong. Turns out, his dad actually didn't die when we went toe-to-toe before. He continued spreading rumors about me until there was no one left but himself to spread the rumor too. And when a rumor simply spreads through your own head without anyone else to tell,
It festers. It becomes anger. A seething anger that...
well, that was easy. Now, I could lie and say that it shocked me when Genichiro's decrepit father climbed out of his body, but I'm literally a sword-fighting gecko who went through the spirit realm to kill a god. Nothing surprises me anymore, except for maybe the fact that this motherfucker has a Glock. After getting my ass handed to me by Ishin for roughly 5 of my 20 hours with this game, I managed to do the impossible. And with that, it was finally time to finish what I started. A quick heart-to-heart with Weird Boy and a parting sword to the chest meant that I could finally be free of these reptilian immortal chains.
Wait, what?
No fucking way. The kid was the key the whole time. Oh my fucking god, do it. Let me do it. I just want to be normal. Let me do it. What the actual fuck? At this point, there was only one last thing I could try before accepting defeat in its finality.
Hello?
Hey, is this the Sekiro wiki specialist?
Yeah, what's going on? What can I help you with?
Hey man, I have been looking all around to figure out how I'm to turn back into a human. I've been stuck as a gecko for my entire playthrough, and I was just wondering if you could help me out. I've tried everything on the wiki and nothing has seemed to work.
Oh, yeah, that's easy, dude. Just kill the demon of hatred.
Oh, kill the demon of hatred. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks, dude. Maybe you guys might want to write that down on the page.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll talk to my people about that.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
All right. Yep. Good luck. Good luck.
If I were real, this would hurt.
I could do nothing. And then there was a monkey.
A monkey.
Maybe